Hello Libra, welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie, this is Blazer the Morkie, and we're here with your reading for the next 10 days. I'm doing things a little different, switching it up. Instead of using date ranges, we're going to just do the next 10 days and then the next 10 days, and that'll create a little bit better flow of videos and keep them in front of you a little bit more frequently. I'll still be doing the monthly readings with the Celtic Cross. Those go really well and really deep, so those will continue along with more continual readings for the next 10 days. So as you come across the video, you were meant to, and see what resonates. Leave the rest. They are general readings. If you want additional context and texture, you can also check your sun, moon, rising, or north node placements and look at those readings for more information. Be sure to check out the description box below. That's the ways you can connect with me, book a personal reading, or even connect on social media and see what's going on there. I will mention that every other Sunday I do lives on my channel, and live tarot readings. You can come on and ask a question, so look out for those. Ooh, Libra, you got number 14, generate shifts, phase into a new dynamic. Wow, Libra, my nose is itching. Sometimes that's a sign of the energies. Phase into a new dynamic. Wow, I really, really like this energy for you. Phasing into a new dynamic and new energies is very effective way. And you absolutely have the authority and the command over yourself to be able to do that. On your side here in your energies, you get the Knight of Swords, the Sun, and the Six of Swords. Honestly, things are looking quite clear in your mind. I feel like there on the surface here is not a lot you're confused about. You seem pretty happy. All in all, you seem pretty balanced, and it seems like things are moving forward in a more peaceful, calmer, happier direction for you. For the person connected to you, they get the Seven of Swords, the Empress, and the Eight of Swords. They're moving through some energies, going from the Seven of Swords to the Eight of Swords. Maybe they are going through something a little bit difficult right now, something that their mind gets wrapped up around. They're being encouraged to sit back, relax, and let the universe come to them with some information. Honestly, this could be somebody who is injured, or possibly even someone that has had some sort of wounding happen in their life. Okay, you know, that's okay. We all have it. We all have things to heal from. They've been running from that healing for a minute, and it's catching up to them. And so they may take some time to work with that. They may take some time. In the middle of the connection, you get the Five of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. For you, when you're phasing into this new dynamic and you're ready to go and you're feeling happy already, that could cause a little bit of conflict here with this person who needs to work on their healing. But if you have loving energies toward them, you'll understand. And with the Knight of Pentacles, slow down, be more patient, let it unfold. They need to get into their own energies of relaxing and letting something unfold. Maybe we can let this relationship unfold. And in the meanwhile, we're supposed to be generating shifts. Shifts don't always happen immediately. You know, we live in that culture where everything has to be right now. This is more, though, look at this. I don't get a sense of rushed energy from this picture. This is smooth, this is flowing, this is natural. And we can let the shifts happen quite naturally. It's a really good time for you, Libra, to work with your own energetics, with your own energy, whatever kind of energy practice you have. A lot of people will work with animals or out in nature, or some people actually do energy healing and things like that. But you're going to be working on being present in the world, but shifting into a more complementary energy, honestly, to your soul, and bringing that into your experiences. So whatever your portal of receptivity to the universe is, be sure to take time to do that. For the Knight of Swords, you get the Queen of Swords and the 8 of Wands. Yes, like you are just getting more clarity and then more clarity and then more clarity. It just keeps coming in for you. It just keeps moving forward. I feel like, again, in your mental space, things are really clear. And if you're going to be generating a shift, if you're going to be phasing into a new dynamic, absolutely having clarity of mind is going to be a part of that. So you're really working with the air energies right now to do this. Okay, and it's coming in, it's happening fast for you, which is beautiful. It's a beautiful pace. It's interesting because the clarity is coming really fast, but the shifting, give the shifting a minute to catch up with it, right? That it just might take a minute for all of the energies to settle once the clarity is upon you. For the Sun, you get the King of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. You know, when it comes to happiness for you, Libra, you are the kind of individual that can absolutely sit back and just be really contented within yourself. You would be someone that I would say would walk around life in general pretty happy. I'm not sensing a lot of depressed energies or upset energies. However, the universe is coming in, or someone's coming in and making an offer of love to you. And you're really looking at that, like weighing it out as to, how does this affect my contentedness within me, right? So this is an offer of love from a person or from the universe coming in. It could be a calling, something that's kind of calling to you. It could be this actual phase shift into a new dynamic, and you're still considering, like, you know it's going to align with you, but you don't know how to do it. So there could be a little tiny bit of resistance there. I don't see it stopping you overall, though, because you are so committed to protecting your peace and your contentedness. For the Six of Swords, you get the Nine of Swords and the Four of Swords. What's really cool about this energy is that when you begin to catch that your mind is spinning, that you are starting to get stressed, you are catching it really quickly. I feel like more quickly than ever before. There may have been times in your past where something would happen and it would kind of set you in a tailspin and send you reeling, but now you're able to calmly, like, get your center and go into the healing that is needed so that you can de-stress, release, let go. So you're doing something right here. Also, for you, Libra, I feel like for some of you, you could be taking a flight. For some of you, hot air balloons might be a symbol or something you can work with. Let's look at the Seven of Swords for this other person here, the Chariot and the Seven of Cups. This person is healing up something that it was honestly something that happened that was out of their control. They could have had a loss in their life. They could have had a setback of some kind, and it left them feeling, you know, they're the kind of person that would assume responsibility even when it was something out of their control. And so they kind of went into protection mode or self-preservation mode, even emotionally speaking. They may have the tendency to, they have the tendency to get lost in the details sometimes, I think, of things. And they end up with these stories, you know, in this energy where they're like taking too much accountability. They're taking accountability for things outside their control. It kind of creates these like little false narratives and false stories, and they have a hard time getting away from that. So let's look at this Empress for them. It's not uncommon for us to do that sometimes, especially if we are wounded or hurting, because it's kind of like a distraction technique from ourselves to protect ourselves. Could be a little bit of ego involved there. That's okay. The ego is not our enemy. It's there to help protect us. The Empress is clarified for them by the Three of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. This person needs support right now. They need presence. They need to not be isolated. They need to come together with other people or with you even in some very wholesome kind of ways, right? They are looking to have the feeling of family around them, whether it's their biological family or friends or acquaintances, co-workers. As much as they need the time to rest with the Empress, they need the balance of getting out. So Libra, since you're a balance sign and you're all about the balance, I think you would see this, and I think you could help maybe draw them out. When they get a little bit too reclusive, you can pull them out of that. The Eight of Swords for them is clarified by the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so this person has the tendency to be pretty hard on themselves about things. And then when they've gone and almost martyred themselves to this accountability of something that was legitimately out of their control, they got themselves all wound up about it, you know, and it's because something or someone is no longer there. This could be a person who lost a spouse or lost a parent or lost a child, something very significant. And there's this energy that they're struggling with of they want to hold on and preserve the memory in their hearts, but they also want to nurture a new path forward, and they're going through it right now. They're just going through it. I think honestly your energy and where you're at with things and your ability to heal is a really nice match to be in their presence at this time. So that's good. That's really good. Let's look at the Five of Wands in this connecting energy. So here's where the two of you might struggle, and conflict might come into the connection from a sense of you bring in the Eight of Cups, they bring in the Ten of Wands. They take too much on their shoulders, and you, what are you doing here? You may be rushing yourself a little bit here when it comes to your emotions. You also may be having some sort of inner talk about, you know, not being, there's something about you have emotional fulfillment available to you within yourself, of yourself, from the universe surrounding you. But for some reason, you're not trusting that. Now, if you're not careful, this person will take on your lack of trust for the emotional fulfillment that you actually carry within on their own shoulders as their responsibility. And that's going to cause conflict in this relationship. I don't know that it has yet. This to me seems like more of a warning, a potential energy, a caution. Hey, Libra, watch this. Work on your own awareness around your capacity for emotional stability and fulfillment within yourself. The conversation between you and the universe, you and Creator, that needs a little bit of nurturing here, because this person, just even energetically, will take on any burden. They really seem to me like someone, and I'll just use this term, that will carry everyone else's cross. You know, they will just take all the burdens on their shoulders when it's, you know, it's not theirs to take, it's out of their control. I mean, they may be doing it from a sense of responsibility and care for humanity and wanting to love and help and support people. But they've got some healing that's going on here, and they have to learn how to move through this rather than continuing to take on burdens that will only distract them further from the healing and the grief process that they have here. Let's look at this Knight of Pentacles. Okay, you get the Seven of Swords, which is what they started with, and they get the Three of Pentacles. This is relatable to you. You understand how they can be in the place they're in. I think you're seeing it. I think at times it might make you feel a bit unsafe or a bit unsure how to step forward. It may slow you down a little bit, but I think if you work on that emotional fulfillment, because see, you have the clarity. You've been working really hard on the mental spaces and the air element. It's time for you to go into the water and into the emotions. And I honestly think that's going to balance everything out here. At least that's your part of the job here. They have to, by taking on the burdens, they actually end up isolating themselves further energetically. And so this person does seem to me like someone who needs to be reminded to come out and be with friends, be working with others, even in their job, like working together, letting people around help. If you're climbing up and you're painting the house, let someone hold the ladder for you. Don't take it all on yourself. That's what this person's learning. Very interesting. Very interesting. I feel like we got into some subtle energies here, and it might be through that phase shifting. So as you shift, as they shift, this relationship is going to enter into a new dynamic. But it can't be forced and it can't be imbalanced. Libra, let's get you a card. Oh, and here it is from the Elemental Oracle to close off your reading today. Libra, you got the number 35 card, Rain, Fecundity. The conditions of greater prosperity are being met. Know that all will be well. Cleanse yourself of the old and outdated views. You have everything you need to grow. Allow yourself to be cleansed. So rain, Libra. Remember I talked about you working with the water element in this reading because you have a certain mastery at this point in time of the mental energies which are connected to the air element. You have a clarity that you haven't had before. And now the pendulum is kind of swinging you to looking into some of these water energies. So rain. And rain as nurturing and sustenance, as bringing the new and clearing your emotions and filling your cup, right? So spend some time with the rain energy. I think that's really going to help you connect in with your emotions. Libra, thank you so much for joining. I can't wait to see you next time.